Broadcasting from the Fence One Studios. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
Tony, in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Chris Brown with Bryson Tiller. It depends on 94.1 WHRP. Welcome to it. Friday. Tony in the morning. Primetime off today. You and I kicking off the weekend. And listen, about yesterday and former Senator Hillary Clinton getting the hot light in her face about the Epstein situation and controversial deposition. We're going to talk about that. Plus, are you serious? Magic City at a basketball game? That's what they say for the Atlanta Hawks coming up. A big game and a tribute as well that will feature T.I. as the talent for the night. And Mayor Tommy Battle presented a $5.5 million check to the Huntsville City Schools. More chances for you to win a trip for two to Las Vegas to see Mary J. Blige. We got you and more. All you have to do is stick around. It's Tony in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
Janet Jackson, and That's the Way Love Goes. She's getting ready to kickstart a European tour. Janet Jackson is your best girlfriend, Tony Terrell, and it is Friday, the weekend. And are you planning to go to the ATL by chance? Well, let me tell you, on Monday, there's going to be a big celebration. The Atlanta Hawks are bringing a legendary slice, you might say, of some of the local culture on the hardwood. Magic City Monday. What? Now, if you don't know what Magic City is, it's basically a strip club. They're saying that on March 16th, State Farm Arena will transform, I should say, to a special collaboration of the world famous Magic City Strip Club. And they're going to pay tribute to the strip club because it is iconic. Nonetheless, everybody talks about the lemon pepper wings. And they will be introducing lemon pepper wings at the basketball game. T.I. is set to hit the stage, so you already know the party's going to be on and popping. Now, the owner of the Atlanta Hawks, Jamie Gertz, helped produce a documentary not long ago about Magic City. And he says he just wants to honor the cultural institution. And, anybody and everybody that's been there already knows, all right? You've probably heard about it if you've never been to that strip club, all right? You've had to have heard about it and how iconic, and even in sometimes movies you'll see Magic City. So the team will round out a tribute by wearing their Peachtree City Edition uniforms. It's all going down on March 16th. If you want to make plans to be in the house to check out the Atlanta Hawks and the big Magic City Strip Club dedication and celebration. All right, we're moments away from the good news in the neighborhood. Back in the day coming up. Tony in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the Morning is looking black in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day.
Black in the day, on this date, 1872, Charlotte Ray became the first black woman lawyer in the United States and the first woman to practice law in Washington, D.C. She graduated from Howard University School of Law and specialized in commercial law, but was forced to close her practice due to racial and gender prejudice. That's black in the day. On this date, back in the day, was 1974 that People magazine, hit the shelves. And Michael Jackson, he won his first Grammy Award for Don't Stop Till You Get Enough in 1980. 2002, Alicia Keys, she walked away with 4 Grammy Awards, including Best New Artist and Record of the Year for Fallen. And Jamie Foxx, well, he won an Oscar for Best Actor as he portrayed Ray Charles in 2005 in the movie Ray. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people too. Chile! Oh, Rosanda Thomas, better known as Chile for TLC, the group, of course, multi-million hit records, you may say. Also, Chelsea Clinton, the daughter of Bill and Hillary Clinton. She celebrates her birthday. Bobby Valentino, who had to stop using Bobby Valentino legally. Now he's known as Bobby V. You know him for the hit song Slow Down. And this is Officer with Lil Wayne. James Worthy, Big Game James, who won the national championship at North Carolina and multiple NBA titles with the Lakers, and he is a Hall of Famer. In memoriam, we remember Marian Anderson, born on this date in 1897, the opera singer who helped break down racial segregation in entertainment, and Elizabeth Taylor. She was born on this date in 1932. Hollywood royalty, you might say. One of the first celebrities to have a perfume brand, Diamonds. For more celebrity birthdays, look on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP. And it is National Pokemon Day, celebrating the day when Pokemon Red and Green was released on Game Boy in 1995. Don't judge me. I've got a side duck. All right, that's Back in the Day. Toni in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP.
WHRP, your first stop for generational songs. Music that tickles your memory. 94.1 WHRP, playing today's R&B hits and those old school favorites. WHRP, where hits really play. 94.1 WHRP.
1 WHRP, welcome to it. It is Friday. Your best girlfriend, Toni Terrell. Yes, the weekend is here. And, of course, we got some really great prize giveaways on our website. You keep listening for your chance to win. We're going to hook you up to see the new edition Way Tour with Boyz II Men and our girl Toni Braxton. They're going to be in Birmingham March 28th. We got you. Yeah, already making phone calls from the web at WHRPFM.com. Listen for your chance to win. You know how we roll. It's your best girlfriend, Toni Terrell. It is Toni in the Morning, DJ Primetime 256 off today, and time for the good news in the neighborhood. Now, until March 13th, course registration is happening. Huntsville City Schools helping students and families make informed course and program choices for the upcoming school year. It's ongoing until March 13th. You got to check that out. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The Good News in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Broadcasting from the Fence One Studios. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
Toni, yeah! Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning. Waking up your world. Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
TLC. Yes, 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the Morning. It is Friday, and Chili is celebrating double nickels, y'all. She's 55 now. Say it isn't so. All right. Happy birthday to Chili of TLC. Welcome to it. And your best girlfriend, Toni Terrell. Toni in the Morning, DJ Primetime off today. And listen, we appreciate you checking in and rolling with us on this Friday, getting your day started. I hope you have some really nice plans for the weekend. Still celebrating Black History Month. I thought you knew. All right. Check us out on our Facebook page. If you miss any of the tributes this month, you can always scroll down and see who we're talking about locally, like today, Stanley McCrary. And the power, the progress, and potential. It's on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP. Click, like, and share, y'all. All right. Plus, shout out to O.C. Maddox Jr. He's been doing an exceptional job with Black History Facts, celebrating Black History Month right here at WHRP. All right. I don't know if we should be talking about the Clintons or T.I. and Tiny and 50 and King. Oh, man, what a hot mess. It is a hot mess. I mean, I'm all down for the diss tracks between the rappers. It's kind of like a rap tradition. But now we're getting real personal with it, right? But shifting gears on Capitol Hill, Hillary Clinton yesterday testified for over 6 hours, all right, with the Republican-led House Oversight Committee. And this is all in regards to ties to Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, all right? So Hillary's like, I don't know him, never been to the island or a place of business. She says she never met him and had no communication with him and had only a casual acquaintance with Miss Maxwell. And that was because she evidently was invited as a +1 to Hillary and Bill's daughter Chelsea's wedding. All right. But that was the only encounter. It probably was just one of those thank you for coming type things. Right. But nonetheless, Hillary Clinton, who stood strong and said, this pressure from the committee had, threatened contempt of Congress against both she and her husband. Former President Bill Clinton, he's to be questioned today. Yeah, so we're going to be following that story. But the big question mark is, why are you going after these people who evidently didn't have any ties? But we'll find out if Bill did, because I believe there's a picture of Bill and Jeffrey. Donald Trump, the one that you voted in for president, and now he's had a lot of ties with Mr. Epstein. At one time, it appeared that they were besties, or at least really close friends. But why isn't he being asked in these depositions? That's what everybody wants to know. And most recently, they're now saying that there's some files about Trump and some of the victims of Jeffrey Epstein that just happen to be missing, y'all.
Of R&B, 94.1 WHRP.
We're going to warm up today to 70 degrees, but that's not all. This weekend, we're going to be in the mid-70s, so enjoy. It's going to be a very nice weather weekend. An opportunity for you to see Mary J. Blige. She has the My Life, My Story Las Vegas residency that's going to jump off in May and July at Park MGM, and you could be there. All right, check it out. All you have to do is text the national keyword for a chance to win flights for you and a friend who's going to roll with you if you win. The Park MGM is where everybody will stay. Dinner for two at the show, 2 seats for the Queen, and also an autograph show poster that you can brag about a little bit later on. Text the national keyword INSIDE, INSIDE, to 95819. That's INSIDE. Text to 95819. Please don't text to drive. Good luck. And prize provided by our friends at Live Nation and 94.1
WHRP. The latest gossip headline.
Here she goes, up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Did you hear about what happened?
Tony's Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale. Is any of this true?
Well, the word is Rihanna may be finally working on that new album everyone's been waiting for since 2016. Of course, the album, which many think will be called R9. Well, she just most recently posted a video on IG showing that maybe she's in the lab, those late night studio sessions. Time will tell. I mean, not to mention she's most recently built $1 billion company, Fenty, and now raising 3 kiddos. Lady's been a little busy, but hopefully she's back in the studio. I'll tell you who does have new music that's going to drop. That's Gnarls Barkley, and they're back. Yes, CeeLo Green and Danger Mouse are about to release a song called Pictures for the upcoming new album, and that's titled Atlanta. That's due March 6th. So next week, we'll got new music from Gnarls Barkley. Congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion, who's now making history, a Broadway debut in Moulin Rouge, the musical. She'll be the first woman to ever play the role of the legendary nightclub host, Zidler. All right, we see you, hot girl. It's not the word is what I heard. It's just tattletale.
Now you're in the know about other people's business. from Tony's Tattletales. Sponsored by Smoothie King in Huntsville and Madison. Fresh and delicious smoothies all day. 94.1 WHRP.
We'll want to go check out this show, the Rocket City Blues Festival. They're back with Tucker, King George, and Tony Armani, Westlove, J1, Mike Clark Jr., and EJ Jones. This show is going to be everything you already know. Plus, everybody that wins tickets from WHRP will automatically qualify for front row seat tickets. So if you've already won tickets, you are in the drawing. Who got next? Caller number 9, 866-481-9477. Caller number 9, I want to hook you up with a pair of tickets to the 3rd annual Rocket City Blues Festival. Join
94.1 WHRP.
That's Al B. Shore, who's been making headlines with his new boo thing. Comedian Linnell, they look all snuggly and in love. I ain't mad at it. It's your best girlfriend, Tony Terrell, and DJ Primetime 256 off today. Tony in the Morning. Welcome to it Friday. And a new AI assistant could be helping the employees of Burger King. Did you hear about this? Oh, my goodness. But you know what? Think about it. How many times do you go to a fast food restaurant and today you think to yourself, have they been trained? Where's the good customer service these days, right? Well, Burger King says that they're going to put a new voice in their employees' ears. They're going to use an AI monitor. So those little headsets that they wear at Burger King, there could be an AI assistant reminding the staff to have better customer service, to say things like, listen to this, please and thank you. You need AI to tell you please and thank you? I mean, that's really common sense. That's just general good etiquette. Listen, the bot, they say, handles operational tasks by reminding the cooks of the recipes. Like what? So is this going to be beneficial, or is this going to hinder people from just being proper humans? You know, Burger King's, the president says the technology and AI can solve the repetitive tasks that pull managers away from leading their team. So basically, AI is going to be doing the job of the manager. And I would be leery of that if I was a manager, because it looks like they're setting you up to be
Tony in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP.
HRP, caller number 9.
Yay! Oh, awesome! Awesome!
Yes, you got that. Rocket City Blues Festival. This show is going to be the one you don't want to miss, and you are in.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Keisha.
Keisha, how you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Feeling good. Glad it's Friday.
Great. Yes. Yes. Thank God for Friday.
Yes,
right?
indeed. We love Friday.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so much, Tony. I really appreciate you.
You are welcome. So you and a friend get your party on. Get your party shoes ready now, Keisha.
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
All right. Have a wonderful weekend.
Today's best variety of R&B, 94.1 WHRP, is celebrating Black History Month. The power, the progress, the potential. Hosted by O.C. Maddox Jr.
You know, all month long we have walked through history, strategy, economics, health, governance, technology, and legacy. Now it's time to bring it all together, my friend. You see, power without process is unstable. Process without potential is stagnant. Potential without progress is unrealized. And progress without power can be reversed. Black History Month has always been about the synchronization of all four. Power was land ownership, institutions, voting rights, military service, entrepreneurship. Process was organization, mutual aid, societies, churches, HBCUs, civic coalitions, policy literacy. Potential? Well, that was all about innovation, manufacturing, AI today, energy, global diplomacy, digital enterprise, as well as the GDP. Now, progress was measurable. Middle-class growth, institutional control, and generational wealth. When collaborators and collaboration was disrupted, progress slowed down. When collaboration was restored, growth accelerated. Now that is the blueprint. On today's broadcast, here are your 3 integrated pinpoints for the future. Pinpoint number 1, let's align ourselves with power. The process is one thing because of the fact that ownership must be structured. That is really the key element for this time period, everyone. We have black women now, over 350,000 have either walked off the job or lost their jobs just this year alone. So strategy must accompany ambition. Pinpoint number 2 is to convert potential into measurable progress. What we're talking about here is that dreams must translate into institution, assets, and policy gains. And when we talk about potential, we need to advance protection because every gain must be documented, defended, and transferred into the next generation. Here's the real truth. Our story is not just about survival, it's about system building. The 21st century will not reward noise, it will reward organization. And when power, process, potential, and progress move together, that is when transformation becomes permanent. Thank you so much. With one day left, I'm O.C. Maddox Jr. for Black History Facts. And until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history.
Black History Facts, weekdays at 7:55 a.m. and 1:20 p.m. Brought to you by OMJ Media Design. Find them on Facebook for photo, digital, print, and more. OMJ Media Design. Broadcasting from the Fence One Studio. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus Media Station.
Toni, yeah! Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning. Waking up your world. Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Come in. Show Me by Neo on 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the Morning. Primetime off today. And Mayor Tommy Battle presented a check for more than $5 million to the Huntsville City School officials and who, were representing the superintendent, Dr. Clarence Sutton, was on hand to accept that check for the TIF districts in 2025 that closed. The funds, they say, will generate, or the funds were generated by private investments, and this could benefit not only Huntsville City Schools, but they're also talking about the Limestone County, Madison County schools will also benefit from this money and funds. And it's not just a one and done, more funds to come. So that's good news, helping our school districts, no doubt. Find that story on Way 31. By the way, you want to save some money because we're helping you do that every single day on our sweet deals at WHRPFM.com. Get in before these things sell out, okay? Johnny's Barbecue is on tap. Smoothie King, our friends on University Drive and Madison Boulevard, giving you a half-price discount. Check it out at WHRPFM.com.
It's Toni in the Morning, 94.1 WHRP. Doop, doop.
Today's high, 70 degrees. Did you text yet? You still have time. Text the national keyword for a chance to win a trip for two to Las Vegas. Mary J. Blige and her My Life, My Story Las Vegas residency. We want you to be a part of the upcoming fun at Dolby Live at Park MGM Grand, which includes flights for two, hotel stay, also dinner for two seats to the show, an autograph show poster. Text the national keyword INSIDE, INSIDE, to 95819. That's INSIDE. Text to 95819 for your chance to win with 94.1 WHRP. Prize provided by Live.
The Toni in the Morning Show on 94.1 WHRP.
Today's best variety of R&B, Genevieve, Head Over Heels. I'm Tony Terrell at your best girlfriend. Tony in the morning, loving the sunshine and the warmer temperatures. We got a little taste of spring this weekend. Take advantage of it. It's going to be some outdoor weather and an opportunity to just breathe and enjoy. I ain't mad at it. Now, if you got allergy issues, you may be faced with a few challenges, but just know that it's just going to be nice weather. So we outside this weekend, and congratulations to this particular company, a trucking company who has already put into place special training for their truckers. Shout out to all the truckers. Womp womp. All right. Listen, these movers are being held as heroes because they recently helped to rescue a missing 3-year-old girl in Phoenix at a gas station. One of the employees at Camelback Moving sprang into action earlier this month, and they recognized that there was this child who had been abducted, and there was a statewide Amber Alert. And so the employee told the truckers that, hey, this looks like this kid. And so what they did was they took their big rigs and they surrounded the vehicle of the woman who had the little kid that was missing, so she couldn't drive away. And the owner of this particular trucking company says that they were just recently in special training that's called Truckers Against Trafficking. Now, that sounds really, really comforting to know that the truckers are out there looking to see if they see any missing people and all the craziness that's going on in our country. So, yeah, congratulations to them. And I'm happy for the family that their baby girl has been found safe and will be returned.
Today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
Ella May, the new one called Tell Her on 94.1 WHRP. Today's best variety of R&B. It's your best girlfriend, Tony Terrell. Tony in the morning. Ooh, this weather. You can't beat it. I mean, this is going to be the one where you take the kiddos out walking or to the park, bicycling. You could do that this weekend. Pull out your old school car and check in tomorrow morning during Saturday Morning Classics with yours truly. That starts at 7 a.m. going down memory lane. I mean, taking it back to the years that you grew up, listening to your mama and daddy music. We're going to do that from 7 until 10 tomorrow morning right here at WHRP. Did you hear this story? A couple of weeks ago, Missouri Congressman Eric Burleson, he said that there is an unidentified country that is in possession of a crashed UFO. How many of you have seen something flying in the air that you just couldn't identify and said, that's a UFO? I remember when I was a young tween, I saw something in the sky and I said, that's a UFO. And then somebody else said, I saw the same thing. And then we never saw that object again. So there's many people who have seen strange things flying around in the sky, wondering, what is that, right? But nonetheless, he says that he learned about this craft in a closed setting and is refusing to name the specific country because of his high-level security clearance. He doesn't want to put that in jeopardy. But nonetheless, in this interview, he also says that this alien craft is hidden in a structure located in the mountains of Seoul, South Korea. Did they build something around this big alleged UFO craft? Could this be true? If it's true, they're probably going to make a movie about it, and we're going to say, oh, that's really a good movie, and it's probably going to be really the truth. They say this is bigger than a football field, whatever this is, that is supposed to be sealed. Listen to this. Somewhere near Oklahoma, there's another craft they're claiming that's bigger than a football field that they've built something around. Come on, Redstone Arsenal. I know y'all know what's going on, right? I know our friends at the Marshall Space Flight Center knows what I'm talking about. Somebody got to tell me the truth. Is he delusional or is he telling some truths? Now, here's the deal. Congressman Burleson says that he is totally frustrated over the government secrecy, which we all have kind of side-eyed and said they know something. But he says if he ever gets any hard evidence, he gonna tell it.
94.1 WHRP, Toni in the Morning. About to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
Well, here's a group that was a huge hit back in the 1990s, and still their iconic songs are timeless tunes. Talking about the one and only TLC, better known as T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili. The song from 1999, No Scrubs, as we celebrate Chili's 55th birthday today. A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly and is also known as a buster, always talking about what he wants, and so he just sits on his broke beep, No, I don't want your number. No, I don't want to give you mine. And no, I don't want to meet you nowhere, and don't want none of your time. And no, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me, hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me, hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. So here we have a guy that appears to not have it all together, and he's just a passenger, which means he doesn't even have his own car, and you try to holler at a girl? Nah. All right, got a scrub checking me, but his game is kind of weak, and I know that he cannot approach me because I'm looking like class and he's looking like trash. Can't get with the deadbeat ass. All right? No, I don't want your number. No, I don't want to give you mine. And no, I don't want to meet you nowhere. And no, don't want none of your time. So basically, she's saying no to the passenger, but just to...
Today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Johnny Gill's new one is called One Night. And of course, Johnny Gill, part of New Edition on tour, the New Edition Way Tour that includes Boys to Men, Toni Braxton. We have your tickets. Sign up now at WHRPFM.com, March 28th. The show is happening at the BJCC Legacy Arena. We would love for you to enjoy this awesome opportunity. I mean, we're talking about the 80s, the 90s, all those hits. Think about New Edition. You got Boys to Men, New Edition. That also includes BBD, Belle Biv DeVoe, right? Ralph Tresvant as a solo artist. Bobby Brown as a solo artist. All right, and of course, Johnny Gill. This is going to be hot. Boys to Men, Toni Braxton, the New Way Tour with New Edition. It's on our web at WHRPFM.com. Hope you're feeling good. It's Friday. Your best girlfriend, Toni Terrell, and of course, Toni in the Morning, DJ Primetime 256 off today. What kind of fruit are you eating these days? There's some particular kinds of fruit that might be a little more healthier for you, especially when you're at a certain age. We're going to get into it. Plus, a big loss of a movie star and a TV star that once starred on The Wire. We've got that and more. Our inspiration song of the day just moments away. Toni in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Toni in the Morning Show. Weekdays starting at 6 a.m. on 94.1 WHRP. WHRP is streaming now at WHRPFM.com. WHRP. Check in on our free app. WHRP.
Mariah the Scientist is called Burning Blue on today's best mix of R&B. I'm Toni Terrell, your best girlfriend. And what kind of fruits are you eating these days? There are a few fruits, they say, that you should eat as you age. And I'm happy to hear this because as I get older, I'm trying to make sure I'm eating a lot of good food and, taking the vitamins, trying to stay as healthy as possible. But they're saying that actually some of the fruits to eat when you get older are berries. Ooh, which is nice because we're getting ready to go into that time of the year where the berries are sweet and juicy and just tasty. So blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries, they say they're all highlighted as the best fruit for healthier aging. I ain't going to be mad at any of that. They're rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So if you're going shopping this weekend, you're up there in a little bit of age like your best girlfriend, grab yourself some berries, okay? We're sending our condolences to the family of actor Bobby J. Brown. You remember him if you ever watched the hit TV show on HBO called The Wire. Now, you know that show was everything. If you never saw The Wire, you have to binge watch that. Look for it on one of the streaming platforms. But Bobby Brown, the actor, Bobby J. Brown, he died in because of inhalation from a barn fire, and it's very sad to hear. He was pretty doggone good on this particular television series. Now, this ran for 12 seasons. So for those of you who are looking for something to really binge for a minute, look for The Wire, all right, because it was on the air between 2002 and 2008. We send our heartfelt thoughts and condolences.
A better life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
We've all been there, in a boring meeting, a long lecture, struggling to stay awake. No matter how hard you try, you nod off, and that is never a good look. Aside from the obvious, making sure you're getting enough sleep, there are a couple quick pick-me-ups that experts recommend before you take your seat. If you have time, you might try to squeeze in a quick nap, just a couple minutes even. That can increase your alertness. Or try to pop outside for a quick walk, get your blood and your hormones pumping, splash some cold water on your face, or grab a cup of coffee, obviously. If you're not a caffeine drinker, even just taking small sips of water throughout your meeting could be enough to keep you awake. Of course, you could also make a point to engage in the meeting. You're not likely to fall asleep while you're actually talking. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you live a better life.
Housing lender. 94.1 WHRP, where hits really play. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, soul to soul and back to life. That makes you want to do a little roller skating, and you can this weekend with this type of weather, right? Yeah, it's your best girlfriend, Toni Terrell. Toni in the Morning, DJ Primetime 256 is off today. It is time for your motivation and inspiration. And listen, never give up. You know, doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. You may not be successful on the first try, but you possibly could on the second and or third try. Just remember, doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. That's your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. WHRP's hooking you up on ways to save. Just go to the web at WHRPFM.com. Then on the upper right side, click on Sweet Deals. You'll find half-price discounts. We got you on saving a buck. Sweet Deals at WHRP.com.
94.1 WHRP, Flex by Cupid is your best girlfriend, Toni Terrell. So glad to have you hang out with me this morning. I enjoyed you. Plus, we are chopping it up on my Facebook page at Toni Terrell. Certainly appreciate everybody that's been posting. That's been a lot of fun this morning.
Toni in the Morning Show. Weekdays starting at 6 a.m. on 94.1 WHRP.
Listen to WHRP on our free app. Download it now. 94.1 WHRP.